Hi guys, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I am looking at the week of October 13th through to about the 19th, 2025. And as always, I'm starting with Aries, going all the way through to Pisces. I do want to say welcome to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It does help. All right, let's get started. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Aries have coming up for this week? Aries. All right, you've got the Queen of Swords with the Ace of Wands. The Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. The Emperor with the Hermit. Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Overall energy is the Seven of Wands. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. All right, let's take a look. Seven of Wands as the overall energy. Very defensive energy. This could be you saying no. This could be you standing your ground, Aries. It's you holding strong. It's you not backing down. It can represent having like some sort of advantage. Others may be wanting what you have. For some of you, this could be you fighting your fears and moving forward. So, yeah. Coming out of your comfort zone or overcoming your fears for some of you. You've got the Chariot, the King of Cups, the Devil, Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. So maybe you're dealing with a water sign, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Others, you know, this could be your energy. This really feels like you fighting your fears. Reining in your emotions. Your Aries energy is definitely showing up here in the spread. You've got the Emperor. You've got the Emperor. You've got the Queen of Swords. So that could be you. This could be your masculine and feminine energy. Sometimes, you know, we have to step into this masculine energy. And with the Hermit here, maybe you're stepping out. Maybe you've been in hermit mode. This could be you feeling inspired or something happening that inspires you. This is you protecting yourself, protecting your position. But you've got Seven Wands here. You've got the Ace. This is Eight Wands. So there is going to be an energy shift here. Something is going to happen that inspires you. For some of you, you may have a masculine energy around you, guiding you. You may have someone around you that is like advising you. You've got this Four of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups. So this can be like hanging on to options or hanging on to certain ideas. For some of you, you're like super protective of yourself or others. You may not be seeing a situation clearly. So if you are like watching someone online, anything like that, observing someone, for some of you, this can be you not seeing things clearly with this Seven of Cups. Some of you, you may feel blocked or stuck. You may have reached out to someone and, you know, maybe they're not writing back. So yeah, you may have like the wrong idea. Like waiting for news, waiting on communication. So yeah, I would not jump to any conclusions here with this energy. But yeah, this really feels like you stepping into your power here. With the Chariot and the Emperor, that is a very powerful energy, but you will have to overcome your fears first. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card, Aries, for this week. Some of you may just want to be alone with that Hermit energy. This could be you saying no. Could be you protecting your peace. All right, you've got past lives. Release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. And then we've got anger. Interesting. So there could be some sort of closure that is needed here. So something could have happened in a past life, yes. For others, you know, could be this life. This says, safely express your anger, use anger as a positive force, honor all of your emotions as sacred. All right, let's get you guidance on the love front. So for some of you, maybe somebody that you had a falling out with, you could have been angry with this person or vice versa. Maybe they're reaching out to you and this is you delaying, maybe like replying to them, or Seven of Wands can just be you saying no. So go slow, take time to get to know each other, and then marriage. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. For some of you, this could be with somebody that you are married to. So an ex. So an ex may reach out to you. They're saying go slow. There's still anger there for some of you. And then we've got wait. The timing is not quite right. So yeah, they're saying go slow. If you're dealing with someone new, they're saying go slow because marriage is significant. So maybe they're married, or maybe you want to get married. So take it slow. Maybe they don't. You could be dealing with an earth sign, so strong Virgo here. Who is Aries dealing with? Yeah, Virgo. Virgo is significant for some of you. And then water. Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. All right, guys. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Taurus. What does Taurus have coming up for this week? Taurus, October 13th through to about the 19th, 2025, Taurus. The Queen of Cups, first card out. The Nine of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Seven of Swords, Death, the Hanged Man. Overall energy is Justice. All right, and we've got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, so a couple of characters. You could be dealing with an earth sign. You could be dealing with a water sign. King of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. All right. So earth energy, Taurus, this could be you, like looking at, for some of you, a misunderstanding. Could be a fight, could be dealing with someone who is argumentative, could be a child for some of you. Doesn't have to be. But you've got the Page of Cups, you've got the Two of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Lovers. So that could be a Gemini who's significant. For some of you Taurians, I feel like you're not maybe involved in this. You could be observing like some sort of behavior or some cattiness. This is a petty energy with that Five of Wands. If you are a part of it, Taurus, somebody could be apologizing. So you may apologize, or the person you're dealing with may apologize with that energy. And you've got Justice. You've got Justice as the overall. So yeah, this really does feel like an apology. Strong Scorpio vibes here, strong Pisces vibes as well. Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. We are in Libra season right now. Then we move into Scorpio season. So even if it's not this week, because you all will resonate with these readings at different times. It could be Libra season for some of you, but it also could be Scorpio season. Scorpio season is literally right around the corner. So yeah, if somebody did something, if you feel betrayed, or if somebody lied, if someone was being shady with the Seven of Swords. For some of you, you found out about it, or you're finding out about it. And so, yeah, that could be why we have this. You may get into it with somebody. I would not call this a big fight. I really wouldn't. But you may get into it with someone. There's a clashing of energy here. But then there is some sort of apology. Some of you may not want that. I think it's going to happen, but you may not want that with this energy. This could be you avoiding someone or avoiding a situation. Could be avoiding a water sign. Other Taurians, I think you're good. You've got the Queen of Cups here. First card out with the Nine of Cups. I'm reading for some Taurians that are good emotionally. You may be very happy right now with what you got going on in your life. And so, yeah, you maybe don't want anybody to like disturb your peace, or you may just not want to deal with someone. Yeah. Trying to keep yourself balanced this week with Justice as the overall energy. Keep yourself grounded. You've got the Queen of Cups mirroring this Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, the energy I'm getting for Taurus is very good, very good. Again, for some of you, you're maybe not involved in this. This could just be something that you're observing. Maybe you're like the company owner or the boss, and you could be like observing like a tense situation or somebody getting triggered or something like that. But this is you remaining neutral, being fair, maybe trying to see a situation from like all sides with Justice in this position. This is trying to be neutral, trying to be fair, trying to see the truth. So I really do like this. For those Taurians where you have maybe something legal, there could be something with property, assets, maybe an inheritance, something like that. This whole thing could be moving along quite slowly, but with Justice here and Justice in this position, this could be like you signing something or you agreeing to something. And so if you felt stuck, if you felt like this was in limbo and there was no progress being made, I mean, that's over with. So I feel like the wait is over with. And that is really for you Taurians where you have something legal that's been ongoing. Yeah, I feel like the wait is over with. Things are progressing. I do see you very happy with this outcome. You've got the Hanged Man mirroring this Four of Swords here. So for some of you Taurians, you could be taking a break. That could be you bringing in this balance here. That may be what's needed. If you've been working a lot and dealing with some drama, for some of you, maybe this is what's needed, is you pulling back your energy, removing yourself from a situation, and just taking some you time. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card for Taurus. What is the additional guidance for Taurus? Rebirth. Reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, create a new reality. So you could be going through this rebirth, Taurus, definitely. Death is here, so you could be letting go of whatever's no longer serving you. You could be making some changes. For some of you, maybe you are reinventing yourself. And we have beloved. Prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. All right, so some of you are like reigniting the passion within your existing relationship. So if you're married, if you're in a long-term relationship, yeah, I mean, you could be doing something with them. There could be a vacation. So yeah, positive changes on the relationship front. For some of you, you may have a life partner that's coming in. Let's take a look at that for Taurus. What is the guidance for Taurus on the love front? We've got go slow, take time to get to know each other. And then boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. So interesting messages, Taurus. So for some of you, you have maybe love knocking, but they're saying to go slow. Maybe for some of you Taurians, you need some time to like reinvent yourself or to pamper yourself. Maybe you just need a break. So they're saying boundaries. So yeah, maybe that's because maybe some of you need more you time. For others, they're just saying go slow. For, you know, whatever reasons. And honestly, with justice here, 10 of Pentacles, death, I could be reading for some Taurians where you're getting a divorce, or maybe the person you're dealing with may be getting a divorce. There could be something like that going on. Who is Taurus dealing with? Water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and there's Scorpio. Scorpio is definitely coming through. Scorpio's season may be a very significant time for you, Taurus. All right, Taurus, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Gemini. What does Gemini have coming up for this week? First card out is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, the Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, King of Swords. Wow, look at all of these characters. Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, overall energy, strength. All right. 10 of Pentacles, Gemini. You've got 3 knights here. You've got the 3 of Pentacles. So there could be a situation with 3 or more people involved. So you've got the 3 knights. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, King of Swords. So for some of you, there may be at least 3 people, but could be like up to 6 people. There could be 6 people involved in a situation, or even more, because you've got the 10 of Pentacles here. So this could be a family situation or something with your community. You've got Death, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Okay. I see travel. You've got the Hierophant, the Chariot, 6 of Swords. So I'm definitely seeing travel for some of you. There may be something going on with like an inheritance. There may have been like a loss in the family. That is a possibility. For some of you, this is money coming in or something of value. Could be something that is worth quite a bit of money. So yeah, that's very specific. So maybe you're dealing with a lot of different energies here at this time. I am seeing travel, so you could be going somewhere, or maybe you have like multiple different people coming towards you, Gemini. But the overall energy is strength. So being strong, showing grace. This week. I'm just seeing what I'm getting here. Yeah, you may have somebody around you who is coming towards you. They could be very spontaneous this week. You may have someone around you who is doing something very spontaneous. There may be an offer or some sort of news, some sort of information that's coming towards you. Some of you, you're going to go for it. So this could be you like keeping your calm, especially if this is like exciting. You may have an offer, you may have something coming in, but with strength here, this could be you taking your time here, thinking it through. You also could be influencing, you can be influencing another person or even like a group of people here. Or you're being strong, Gemini, and you're taking action and moving forward. Here with the Fool, there's new energy, there's fresh energy, but with all of these knights, there may be a lot of competition here around this. You've got the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So these two knights move very quickly. Knight of Cups is a slower knight. But yeah, you may have like multiple people that are interested in something. Could be multiple people competing. The King of Swords could be your energy. It's your energy. You may be looking at a couple of people maybe competing. Or again, this is like a family situation. And maybe what's needed is working together. Three of Pentacles, working together. To bring about some change here. So change is needed. Could be a bunch of people making a change, or they're dealing with this change. But let's get you an additional guidance card. It's a very interesting reading, a lot of characters here. So you're dealing with a lot of different energies this week, Gemini. You've got strength as the overall. So this is you being strong, being patient, level-headed here, taking your time. You also may be like a very strong influence here. But let's get you an additional guidance card for Gemini for this week. What is the additional guidance? All right, magic. Make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. So this is a wish card. So make a wish. A wish could be coming true for some of you. Innocence. Take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. All right. For some of you, maybe a child is significant. There could be a child that's significant. If you've been wishing for a child, maybe this is you working with others to bring that about. But this is saying take some time to play. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Gemini? Movement and travel is definitely significant this week. Twin flame, this is a divine counterpart connection. And then intuition, you already know the answer you seek. So your intuition is speaking to you. Maybe for some of you, there is an inner knowing here around a twin. So you may know that someone is a twin. You may feel like a very strong connection with another person. for some Geminis, I feel like you have at least one person, but for some of you, it could be multiple people like coming towards you. You may have someone in particular who's like chasing you. So, yeah, stay calm. Keep your cool. For some of you, you may have multiple different energies trying to be around you this week. All right, who is Gemini dealing with? We've got Aries, we've got Leo showing up. Who is Gemini dealing with? We've got Capricorn and Air. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. All right, Gemini, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cancer. What does Cancer have coming up for this week, please? Cancer. Seven of Pentacles, first card out. Their Strength, it is showing up in the reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, or for some Cancers, you're maybe running out of patience. I am getting that. Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands, King of Wands, Four of Wands, Ace of Cups. Overall energy is the Nine of Wands. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right. Queen of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune, Justice. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups, Ten of Swords. Wow. So, Cancer, if someone did you wrong, maybe at work, or this could be something with money, property, anything of value, could be a family situation for some of you. But yeah, I mean, this is like a lot of karmic energy. Some of you maybe have like taken someone to court, or that could be something that you're doing Ten of Swords can be a final ending, like something is done. But for a few of you, I feel like this is maybe you feeling betrayed. Something was too much, it was unfair, it was over the top. With the Ten of Swords, it really is sometimes like an annihilation. It's just overkill, it's too much. And so I'm reading for some Cancers where you went through a very tough time, you dealt with something that was just really rough, and honestly, you didn't deserve it. So yeah, if somebody did you wrong, like really wrong, I would just give it to the universe, because I feel like the universe definitely has got your back. And so yeah, this is you having strong boundaries. Some of you feel wounded. For some of you, you may be dealing with a Leo. Strong Leo vibes here. You could be looking at a Leo. A Leo could be giving you a lot of attention this week. For some of you, yeah, they're making an offer to you, but with this Nine of Wands, Cancer, for some of you, this is your guard being up, holding back, maybe trying to keep it a little bit more friendly, but they could be offering you love. Ace of Cups. For some of you, this person may want to be in a relationship with you. Four of Wands, Ace of Cups. Somebody could be very focused on their career at the moment, or finances. If they have anything legal ongoing. So, I mean, that could be you. You could be very focused on your career right now, Cancer, but you have maybe a fire sign. Somebody who's very passionate, maybe trying to get your attention this week. But I see you being patient here. I see you looking at this person, thinking it over. Maybe they hurt you in the past. Those of you that are waiting on like a raise, a promotion, or waiting for something to come through financially or with your career, I do see success here. I think you're looking at success. Just don't quit. Hang in there. If you're waiting on that promotion, that raise, or even something with a home, like finding a place that you're going to live in for a long time, that you're going to feel maybe safe in, happy, I do see success coming in. So yeah, I mean, this is a really nice reading. However you resonate, the energy's good. It's just you're on guard. Let's get you an additional guidance card. Cancer, what is the additional guidance? Cycles. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. All right, so you could be waiting for like a cycle to be over with, waiting to start a new cycle. Receive is here. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. All right, so I feel like with this combination, Cancer, you are entering into a time where you are going to receive. So you planted those seeds, you've been strong, you've been very patient. And for many of you, this is definitely financial. This is definitely in your career. You planted those seeds, you've been waiting for something to pay off. And I do see it paying off, and I do feel like it's coming. So yeah, just continue on being patient and being strong. Let's get you guidance on the love front for Cancer. Here and now, your true love is already part of your life. So if you are partnered, that is a nice confirmation. You two could be waiting on something to come through. So maybe like you're purchasing a home or moving in together. Mastery, you've learned the spiritual lesson. You could have just went through something with your person. Very interesting. With the Nine of Wands, sometimes it can represent like trying again. So you could be trying again with somebody, Cancer. All right, who's Cancer dealing with? Who is Cancer dealing with? We have Aries and fire. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. All right, Cancer. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Leo. What does Leo have coming up for this week, please, Leo? There is the Nine of Cups. For some of you, it's in the reverse. So the Nine of Cups in the reverse can represent a couple of different things. Let's see what else we get. Leo. Ace of Pentacles. Page of Wands, the Hermit, the Sun, Nine of Pentacles, Justice, Eight of Pentacles, overall energy. Wow, look at this, Leo. All right. Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, so I definitely see new possibilities. For some of you, this is like multiple possibilities that are in front of you right now. Some of you could be manifesting like multiple new beginnings here at this time. Others, you may, focus on one and maybe like hold back from another. It's going to be different for all of you. But you've got the Four of Pentacles here, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Look at this. I definitely could be reading for some Leos where you definitely may be like self-made. Some of you are like artists, creators, maybe writers. Yeah, you're doing quite well for yourself, or you're going to be. You may kind of like work in the spotlight. Three of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. So now we've seen all of the aces, Leo. Look at this. A lot of blessings here around you at this time. Beautiful. So yeah, there could be like a gift at work for some of you. It could be a gift at work from like a coworker or your boss. There definitely could be like a lot of eyes on you. You definitely could be being watched here at this time. If you're faced with some sort of decision, I see you definitely making the right choice. So again, what I'm getting with this is there could be like multiple different possibilities that are like on the table for you right now. You may like pick and choose, I want this, this, and this. And, this over here, it's not worth, my time, my energy. So you definitely could hold back from like certain things. Yeah, and move forward with something else, something that inspires you here with the Ace of Wands. Something's definitely very exciting. For some of you, this feels like a new job, or could be a new business. Could be your hard work like paying off big time. Yeah, so some of you, you're shining. Again, you may like work in the public eye. You're out there. Or your business is out there. If you're a business owner, this is your business booming. You may be advertising. Somebody could be like counseling you, guiding you, giving you good advice. Others, you're shining bright. You definitely may be in the spotlight this week. This is also, for me, it's having a lot of energy. So for those of you where energy was lacking, I see you very protective of your energy, which is a good thing. But if you were lacking in the energy department, that's changing. So balance is coming in. For some of you this week, you could be taking some you time here. Spending some time alone. Some of you may work alone and you prefer that. Yeah, if you're a Leo where maybe you lost your passion, you may have lost your passion for something, and so you're picking up something else. If something is leaving, and this is not for all of you, but if something is leaving, it's because you're dropping it and you're going to put your time and energy on something else. So yeah, that is something I'm seeing as well. The Nine of Cups in the reverse can be a smug energy. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a smug person. We've got strong Virgo here. So the Hermit is mirroring the Nine of Cups. It could be a Virgo for some of you. We've got Virgo, Libra, Leo coming through. Could be dealing with a smug person. Or it could be someone older. You could be dealing with an older individual. There's definitely news coming in. So those of you that were waiting on any sort of legal news or anything in regards to a contract, for some of you, a contract is like being accepted or a deal is being accepted. If you were negotiating anything, this is definitely, yeah, like finding a solution here. This is definitely like a negotiation going well. So yeah, however you resonate, I mean, this is a great reading. So Ace of Wands, overall energy, just feeling energized, inspired. For some of you, you may have like an amazing idea for like a business. Ace of Pentacles here, upright. Solid new beginning. Could be a lump sum of money coming through. Financially, you're looking good. Whatever you've been working hard on, putting your energy into, it's definitely paying off. So you've got the 8, the 9. You've got the 1. I mean, for some of you, that's 10 Pentacles right there. But yeah, this is good news. This is exciting news for some of you. There also could be something going on with a child. Could be news in regards to a child. But let's get you an additional guidance card for Leo. Leo. All right, you also have cycles. I believe Cancer just had that. So everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. So a cycle is definitely done and you're starting a new cycle. We've seen all of the aces. So a cycle is done. Definitely. This is you, Leo, definitely starting a new cycle. Yeah, look at that. You've got intention. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your request to the universe. Yeah, I feel like this resonates very much because I got for you earlier, like you holding back from maybe like certain possibilities. So you are setting your intentions here on something in particular, something that you want, something that I feel like is exciting. All right, let's get you guidance on the love front for Leo. right, we have rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection, and then acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. Isn't that quite the combination? So if you were rejected, Leo, just know that it was meant to happen that way. For some of you, you have something better that's coming in. Yeah, I feel like this combination is like screaming that something was meant to be. Something was meant to happen as it did. And at the time that it went down, you may have looked at it like, oh my God, this is horrible. But really, it's not. Because now, I mean, look, you've got 4 aces showing up here. So maybe some of you can like pick and choose here, you know, what you feel like is best for you. So yeah, they're saying go slow. Take time to get to know each other. So they are saying go slow. And this is on the love front. All right, who is Leo dealing with? We've got water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and there is Scorpio. I also just seen Virgo. So Virgo is definitely coming through, Leo. All right, guys, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Virgo. All right, Knight of Pentacles, first card out. All right, Two of Wands, the World, the Tower, 10 of Wands, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Overall energy is the 6 of Swords. All right. 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right. All right, so you could be going somewhere, Virgo. You could be doing something that maybe you don't really want to do. For others, you could be rejecting someone or something, turning your back on it and moving forward. I'm definitely seeing you letting go. So you could be letting go of someone or a situation, even like a place you're living. You could be moving. Some of you, you're physically leaving a place, an environment. You're just not happy. 4 of Cups, bored, not happy. Oh, and maybe, you know, it's very stressful. So, yeah. You could have been dealing with like a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of drama, a lot of stress. It's a heavier energy, but you may have just been like putting up with someone or something, dealing with it, ignoring it, hoping that, you know, it would go away. But for some of you, maybe you just can't do it anymore. So you're done. I mean, the World, 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords. For some of you, you're just over it. You can't deal with it any longer. Two of Swords, Three of Swords. You've got Temperance here. The Fool. This also feels a little bit like regret. So, like you're regretting something that you did, or if not you, the person you're dealing with. There's definitely some sort of like partnership here that's significant. So if not you, the person you're dealing with, someone may have like a lot of regrets. If you felt rejected by another person, it could be that they have some regrets. But you've got the Six of Swords as the overall energy. This is you moving forward. It's you making progress. It's moving to calmer waters. So if there was any drama, you're leaving it in the past and you're moving forward. The Tower, the Eight of Cups. For some of you, this is like a living situation, a move. I could even be reading for some Virgos where you were living with like an ex or something like that. Maybe working with a King of Swords, Ten of Wands. Maybe working with this person or for this person may have been like very stressful. Yeah, for some of you, this is like a business partner, or maybe it's a boss, or maybe someone that you worked with. I say worked because for some of you, this is changing. For some Virgos, it's time. I mean, it's time to start the next chapter. So with the Tower here, something could have went down, or it's going down. But it's the universe's way to get you to move forward. So if it feels a little messy, a little chaotic, it's to get you to move forward and maybe wrap something up. For some of you, to physically maybe go somewhere or do something. Maybe to start to maybe take action on a plan. You could have been like moving very slowly, like taking baby steps as far as some sort of plan. And this Tower could be coming in, and it's to get you to move a little quicker here with something. So yeah, it's quite the interesting reading. We will look at the Tower. Let's take a look at the Tower for Virgo. If you don't feel like whole, if you feel like something is missing in your life, for some people that's like having a life purpose. But if you feel like something is missing, I feel like there's the need to like clean house, to clear out clutter, to make space. Because it's definitely time to like start that next chapter. What is the Tower for Virgo? All right, could be a King of Rods, so that may be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Really could be any sign. So this could be someone you're dealing with. Maybe they're getting angry, maybe they're upset. This could be your energy. You could be getting angry and maybe you're over something. Maybe you're going to leave. Look at that. Queen of Rods. Could be you and your person. For those of you that are coupled, could be you and your person leaving, going somewhere. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card for Virgo. Friendship. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. All right, so a friendship may be significant. For a few of you, maybe a friendship is turning into something more. Now, that may take some time, honestly, because maybe they're going through some stuff, maybe you're going through some stuff. The attraction is there, but maybe it's going to take some time to get to, you know, that place. Yeah, cycles. So I believe Cancer and Leo had this, and now I'm seeing it for you guys as well, which Virgo did come up in the Leo reading a lot. This says everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. All right. What is the guidance for Virgo on the love front? Virgo. We have unavailable. This person is unable to give you all you deserve. And then finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. All right. So if you are partnered or if you're dealing with someone. So I just mentioned that maybe you're going through some stuff. Maybe they're going through some stuff this week. And it's just a weekly reading. On the love front, the person that you're dealing with may be unavailable, and that could be due to work. Yeah, stability. Look at this. Marriage, self-care, awakening. So somebody could be working hard because they want to feel that stability, that safety. Yeah, so I just feel like somebody is very focused on their career or financial matters at this time. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. All right, who is Virgo dealing with? We've got Taurus, we've got Cancer, but then I also see fire poking out. So it could be dealing with the fire sign. We've got the King of Wands and Queen of Wands here. right, Virgo. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Libra. And I do want to say happy birthday to all of you Librans who have a birthday this week. Happy birthday. Okay. 10 of Swords, it just slapped right out. Libra, what does Libra have? Okay. 10 of Swords, but it's followed by the 8 of Wands. All right, that was the 2 of Wands that was trying to come out. Libra, what does Libra have coming up this week? Temperance. Queen of Cups, 2 of Swords, Judgment. Wow, 2 of Pentacles. Overall energy is the 10 of Cups. The High Priestess. Look at all of these 2s. So 2s are very significant for you at this time. A decision definitely is needed for some of you. Could be making a very important decision this week. High Priestess, Page of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands. All right. So I'm definitely seeing a decision that is significant. So I really feel like I am reading for some Librans where you're like fearing making the wrong choice. Maybe even fearing like an argument or something like that. There could be a bunch of people involved in a situation. And so, yeah, you may be fearing like that things turn ugly, that things don't work out. The overall energy is the 10 of Cups. So this is happiness. It's emotional abundance. It can be happiness at home, happiness within your relationship, happiness with your family, your community. Could be celebrating something. You and your family or a family member could be making a decision together, Could be making plans. For some of you, you're trying to could be trying to judge someone, or you're judging someone like slowly. You're really taking your time. You're not like leaping to conclusions. You're really trying to maybe look at someone or look at something. But there may have been like a failed plan or like failed communication. Something may not have worked out in the past. But I'm seeing a shift here. So I'm seeing a shift here with the energy. And for some of you, I mean, that could be in Scorpio season, because I am getting Scorpio here. I'm getting Libra as well. So which this reading is to the 19th, but you know, it's going to be different for all of you. It definitely can extend past that. So maybe that Libra Scorpio cusp timeline is significant. I'm also getting like strong Sagittarius here as well. But I'm seeing an energy shift. I'm seeing communication. There could have been failed communication in the past, and that could be due to someone like not seeing the communication. So if it was text or an email, maybe someone didn't see it, maybe they never got it, something like that. You or them. You also could be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could be dealing with a water sign. You could be working with a water sign. Your intuition, I feel like your intuition is on point, but some of you maybe are ignoring your intuition. You could be flip-flopping here with this Two of Pentacles. So, you know, maybe you're leaning in one direction 1 minute and then you change your mind. Because I see a decision definitely being needed. I feel like you will ultimately make the right choice. And with the High Priestess, there's an inner knowing here. There's a feeling. There could be a gut feeling. There's a knowing. There's definitely a knowing. For some of you, you could be testing the waters this week, trying to feel something out or feel a situation out. And that may help you with this choice. But let's see. What is the Ten of Swords for Libra? Ten of Swords for Libra. What is it? Please clarify. Six of Rods. So, if you are ending something, you may be very loud about it. Six of Rods, you could be announcing it. Something could be happening like in the public eye. or on social media. Someone may be loud. It could be because they're very emotional. You may be dealing with someone who's like very emotional, kind of up and down. And so when something affects them emotionally, they can really go to extremes with expressing themselves. So you could be dealing with someone like that. This could be someone you work with, because we have the Three of Pentacles here. So you may go to school with this person, you may work with this person. But I am seeing a rebirth. Let's get you an additional guidance card. For Libra, what is the additional guidance? Oh, I think this is far too many. We have intention on top. So set your intentions, make that decision. For some of you, this may be in regards to like a new job. Maybe making an announcement. You know, you're ending something. Could be quitting a job, traveling, moving forward, down a brand new path. Innocence. Take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. Also, you could be choosing the path or the option that just feels right. It's something you'll enjoy with innocence. It's something you'll enjoy doing. Maybe there is a connection to like your childhood. Imagination. Envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. What is the guidance on the love front for Libra? Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. All right, we have obsession and balance. Look at that. One person is giving too much in this relationship. So we've got temperance, you've got the Two of Pentacles here. Balance is needed. So if you're obsessing over a relationship, a person, just maybe like obsessive thoughts, they're saying that needs to balance out. If one person is giving too much in a relationship, that needs to balance out. The High Priestess is a quiet energy. So if you're like dealing with a person, a situation like too much, you're too involved in a situation, this could be saying to pull back your energy. Who is Libra dealing with? Pisces and fire. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Alright guys, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. Alright, let's move on. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign Scorpio. What does Scorpio have coming up for this week? Scorpio. We've got the Four of Wands, Temperance, Ten of Cups, the Star, Hermit, High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, overall energy 8 of Swords. A lot of spiritual energy here, Scorpio, definitely being guided. Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right. So the overall energy is the 8 of Swords. So this can be a nervous energy, overthinking a situation. So yeah, there's the need to balance your thoughts. You really could be like worrying unnecessarily here about something. Some of you may feel trapped in a situation. Others needing to maybe step out of your comfort zone this week. There could be a financial opportunity that's coming in. Yeah, there's definitely an opportunity that I feel like you need to sleep on this, especially those of you where you're in your head and you're thinking about it like continuously. There's definitely the need to balance your thoughts. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and then the Devil. So that can be a number of different things. Some of you are really nervous here about a situation, and so be careful of like self-sabotage or your fear preventing you from moving forward, really. I am seeing communication, so somebody may come in, someone may reach out to you. As far as like you replying, you may take your sweet time. This could be a friend that like wants something more, or someone who's like maybe trying to get to know you. Could just be a friend, but for some of you, I mean, it could be love. So yeah, you've got the Hermit here. You've got the Hermit and you've got the High Priestess. So I could be reading for some Scorpios where you've been like in Hermit mode. You're going through some internal stuff here at this time. For some of you, you could be healing. For others, maybe you're just growing. Maybe you're becoming more spiritual. You may want to keep to yourself here this week. Some of you, though, maybe you've been in Hermit mode and now you have somebody who's like talking to you, trying to get to know you, could be flirting with you. And there's a little bit of like nervous energy here around that. For some of you, it may even be like an ex. This could be an ex that is like trying to like get back on your good side. This could be someone who's trying to be friends with you. trying to mend a relationship. This is someone who's being very, very careful with what they're saying to you. That's what I'm seeing here. So, of course, that could be you or that could be the person you're dealing with. But I'm seeing someone who's like really trying to be very careful with what they're saying, with what they're doing. For others, there could be like an inner knowing here around a situation. A family situation. Could also be a relationship. There could be like an inner knowing here. But if you've had any drama with a person, I'm definitely reading for some Scorpios where I feel like you're being guided to step out of your comfort zone. You are a fixed sign. For some of you, maybe mend a relationship, forgive someone. But yeah, I just am getting a lot of spiritual energy. A lot of spiritual energy here around you and a family situation. For some of you, a relationship. If there's been, any sort of problems within a relationship. Yeah, just listen to your intuition. I mean, look at these two sitting side by side. So the Hermit with the High Priestess. If you are partnered, I definitely could be reading for, it could be two older individuals. That's a possibility. But two maybe very spiritual beings, maybe two very psychic individuals. Maybe you're an old soul, maybe you both are. I could be reading for some Scorpios where you've met your match. You're meeting someone that you're very compatible with. That's really what I want to say. And so you could be taking this slow. It's a process, but you could be getting to know someone, and it's just kind of maybe on that friendship level. But I think that for some of you, there's potential here for maybe something much more, especially if that's what you want. You may be divorced. The person you're dealing with may be divorced. But yeah, there's good energy here. This is a good reading. Lots of healing energy. Healing within the family. Healing a relationship. You could be healing. You could be working with maybe a King of Swords. But let's get you an additional guidance card for Scorpio, please. Possibility. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. Look at that. I'm telling you, Scorpio, you're meeting your person, you're meeting your match. And even if that's not on the romantic front for all of you, that could be with business. You definitely could be crossing paths here with someone who is like very compatible with you. So teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. I'm telling you, you're definitely mingling with like your tribe, your people. I'm telling you, you're definitely being guided towards, for some of you, this is a romantic connection. And like I said, maybe you're divorced, maybe they're divorced, or maybe they have a family, you have a family. Could be a situation like that. Two very spiritual beings coming together. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Try to stay positive. Let's get you guidance on the love front. So we have Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius showing up. Guidance for Scorpio. Look at this. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Wow. So if you're a Scorpio who resonates with this, please comment. Let me know, because this is quite the reading. I love it. Ooh, integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? I feel like you're meeting someone, or you're involved with somebody who has a lot of integrity. This could be an old soul. This could be someone who's like a little bit of a loner, but very spiritual. There's a lot of spiritual energy here around this connection. And it's true. It's genuine. It's true love. Who is Scorpio dealing with? We have Libra. Could be a Libra. Could be an air sign. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Really nice reading though. All right, Scorpio, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius have coming up for this week? Three of Wands. All right, Justice. King of Wands. Two of Cups, the Hermit, Queen of Swords, Page of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, overall energy, Ten of Wands. All right. We have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, Sag, so what I'm really getting here this week for you guys is balance. Balance is needed with the Ten of Wands as the overall energy. I'm reading for some Sages where you got a lot going on. You're getting it done though. For some of you, you may work like 2 jobs, or you work full time, you have a family. You've got a lot of things going on this week, but you're getting it done. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Seven of Cups. Ooh, the Wheel. Queen of Cups. Okay, so there's something you're letting go of because you may have had the wrong idea about it. Seven of Cups. You may have been like wearing rose-colored glasses or something like that. Eight of Cups. You're letting go of like investing your energy into something that maybe appeared to be like something amazing, but that wasn't the case. Something may have looked better than it was. All that glitters isn't gold. So yeah, for some of you, it's like a situation like that. So I do feel like I'm reading for some Sages where you are definitely like letting go of whatever's no longer serving you, cutting ties from anything really that's no longer serving you. For some of you, this feels a little bit like emotional baggage, stuff from the past. I feel like you're, yeah, like cleaning house. And I've said that to a couple other signs. So watch your other signs. I feel like you are like decluttering, clearing out. Could be clearing out your home. You could be clearing out your workspace. Some of you may even work in like the legal field. Maybe you're a lawyer, or you're in the military, something like that. Some of you are doing some soul searching here at this time. Do you want to do this job? Trying to figure out, you know, what's best for you. For some of you, you're thinking long term. You know, do you want to be in this position 5, 10 years down the road? And so I see you definitely making long-term plans. And if you've been like stuck, for some of you, you may have been like stuck in a contract, some sort of deal or arrangements, something that was difficult for you, stressful for you. You could be seeking out like a mentor or a professional. You could be going to see someone to help with this situation, to maybe figure out what to do or how to, yeah, get away from this. to legally maybe deal with something. So you could be working with a Libra, a Gemini, an Aquarius, possibly a Virgo. You definitely could be working with someone. Yeah, and I feel like Sagittarian men and women, it doesn't matter. Both of you are looking at a difficult situation. I see both of you like really trying to do the right thing. If this is your partner, your spouse, you may be looking at an apology. You may receive an apology, or you may give an apology. It may not be easy for you to forgive this person for whatever reasons, but for some of you, I feel like that's what you're looking at. I could be reading for some Sages where maybe you're single, or maybe you're going to be single. You may have a child or children. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups. If you are single, I think there's definitely a possibility for love. You may meet someone at work. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card. Financially, things are looking good. You've got the 8 and the 9 of Pentacles. For some of you, you're just maybe feeling like you're under a lot of pressure this week. For some of you, you've got a lot going on. What is the additional guidance for Sagittarius? For some of you, you may have a parent that's older and maybe you're trying to make like long-term plans for them, trying to maybe take care of them, but then you've got your own stuff going on. So yeah, you've got a lot going on. Look at that. I mean, that could not resonate more. Balance. Take time to relax. Indulge a little more or less. Set boundaries with your work. So for some of you, maybe needing to set some boundaries with your work. But balance is what's needed. Balance will help with this situation. If you can ask others for help, that may be a good idea. And then we've got patience. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play while you wait. So both of these cards are mentioning to have a little fun. So indulge a little more or less. For some of you, I feel like maybe you have not been indulging that much. So maybe you've been working a lot and not... Maybe not having fun. So yeah, there's the need to maybe have some you time this week. For others, just Maybe make some time to relax and have fun. Let's see, what is the guidance on the love front for Sagittarius? Wait, the timing is not quite right. Oh, and then children. Children are important to this partnership. So again, a child or children may be significant. For some of you, you could be waiting for a child to come in, waiting for a child in some way. Could be adoption for some of you. But let's see. Who is Sagittarius dealing with? Virgo, and then we've got Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, Sag, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Capricorn. So first card out is the Moon, the Four of Cups, Four of Swords, Three of Swords, Three of Wands, Knight of Swords, Five of Swords, the Empress. Overall energy is the Three of Cups, and we have Death. All right, so for some of you, you may be dealing with a Scorpio. Scorpio season could be very significant for you, but you've got multiple threes here. You've got a couple of fours, but you've got a lot of threes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 threes. So there are definitely maybe like 3 or more people involved in a situation. We do have Death here, so this is great change, endings and new beginnings. Death with the Hermit, the Two of Cups, the Emperor, the Tower, the Nine of Swords. All right, so somebody could be doing something when they're upset. So could be you, could be somebody else around you. So before taking action, you definitely want to maybe go off and spend some time alone. You've got the Hermit here, but the first card that came out was the Moon, and so that can be a very emotional energy. So, and also for some of you, you don't have all of the information, so there are some things that are hidden. You also could be looking at a situation from like an outsider's perspective. So you're not maybe in the middle of something, you may be an outsider looking in, and so again, you don't have all of the information. But yeah, if you're a Capricorn that is feeling like very emotional. If something is upsetting you here at this time, I would just say pick and choose your battles. Definitely don't allow anybody or situation to trigger you, because this feels a lot like regret. Like, I blew up, I did a lot of stuff, I'm regretting it. And so if not you, could be an Emperor, could be an Aries. But we've got the Emperor here, we've got the Empress. So somebody may like break up with you, or you may break up with someone. It could be that extreme with that Tower energy. And it could be due to like a third party's influence. So if not like a love triangle, that could be a coworker, that could be a friend, a sibling, a mother-in-law. It could be really any third party like interfering with your relationship. So again, maybe you don't have all of the information. So I would just pause. I would just wait. And then the second thing that I got for you, Capricorn, was rejection. So for some of you, you may feel rejected, or the person that you're dealing with may feel rejected. Now, someone may feel rejected, and it's because, you know, maybe a third party or maybe others are telling them that, you know, they're rejected. So again, that third party influence, I am seeing it. So yeah, before you get mad and maybe try to get even or like anything like that, I would say just, you know, pull back a little bit. Things are going to come to light here. You know, the fog will clear. So I feel like for some of you, you're dealing with this tricky sort of energy here where not all is known. And it may be a little confusing here at this time. So wait until that information comes to you and then move forward. Because I'm definitely reading for some Capricorns where either you're going after someone or they're coming after you here. So and if you just want like peace and quiet for some of you, you may want to, you know, shut your phone off. You may want to create some really strong boundaries here this week, because I'm definitely seeing someone coming your way. And with this Four of Cups and this Three of Swords, some of you, you know your worth. You don't want to maybe deal with this ish because for some of you it's definitely some ish, and you definitely may be trying to kind of keep your distance from this. Could be healing, could be recovering for some of you, like physically recovering. If you are going out this week, like if you're going out and maybe like attending like a Halloween party or something like that, I would just take it easy. Honestly, I'm getting a bunch of different things. You want to be careful with, honestly, the company you keep, but also just with everything, your surroundings, what it is that you're ingesting. I would just be very careful. Yeah, some of you, I mean, if you are going out and like celebrating, you may overdo it. I am definitely reading for some Capricorns where you may overdo it. But let's get you an additional guidance card. What is the additional guidance for Capricorn, please? Receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. All right. So, for some of you, this could be a person. This could be a friend, a sibling. There could be someone around you that you're close with that is dealing with maybe a situation like this, and you could be helping them. So that could be why we have receive coming out here, because maybe you're helping someone. Maybe you're giving your time, your energy to somebody because you're trying to help them. We've got anger here. So another sign got anger. I think I've only seen it once. Possibly Aries may have gotten it. And this does say safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. So yeah. Take a breather. Take a moment. If you are getting upset, take a moment. With receive, you may need to ask for help or let yourself receive some help. What is the guidance on the love front for Capricorn? We have strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. Friendship. This friendship is leading to more. All right, so there could be like a friend situation. Maybe a friendship is turning into something more. But I would just make sure that you're on the same page as this person. You may be on completely different pages. Who is Capricorn dealing with? We've got Cancer, we've got Leo, and Gemini. All right, Capricorn, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aquarius. What does Aquarius have coming up for this week? First card out is the Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the World, the Page of Cups, Five of Cups, Two of Wands, the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles. Overall energy is the Six of Wands. All right. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So we've got some masculine energy here. You could be dealing with two different masculine energies, or you could be dealing with your father, your boss. Could be dealing with an Aries for some of you. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, King of Cups, all right, so this is moving towards something new. So there may have been like a loss in the past, or if not a loss, like there may have been some sort of disappointment around a situation, but this is like you moving on, moving forward, letting that go, that past pain, that past disappointment, putting your energy into something brand new. Brand new. For some of you, you're starting like a new chapter or a whole new book. I'm definitely seeing it. There may be physical travel for some of you. But yeah, you're definitely moving on, moving forward. And the overall energy is the Six of Wands. So this is a lot of attention. All eyes are on you. This is feeling proud of yourself. Could be strutting your stuff here this week. Nothing wrong with that. You've been working hard, and this is the universe rewarding you. I mean, this is a job well done. I also could be reading for some Aquarians where this is a promotion. So could be moving up in the company. You may be the emperor. So you're the boss. You could be moving into that boss position. I do see good news coming in. There's good news. And I feel like it's an exciting time. I feel like it's definitely an exciting time. Finances are looking good. Your hard work is paying off. You definitely may be in the spotlight this week. People may be watching you, could be watching you at work. For a few of you, I mean, this can be for a few of you, this could be pregnancy. So I could be reading for some of you where you're going to be a father. This is success. So yeah, there could be a child that's coming in. That may even be like adoption. There definitely may be a child that is significant. Something could be going on with a child. But yeah, this is really nice. I'm seeing you level up here. I'm seeing your hard work pay off. Yes, for some of you Aquarians, this is like letting go of maybe an option, a path that was disappointing. It's you getting over the past. It's you moving forward. It's you feeling inspired. For some of you, your mind is on your money, definitely. Could be taking a chance. And there's like big success here around this. Six of Wands is a card of victory. For some of you, there is like a very blessed energy that's coming in. You may have like worked with the right person or worked with the right people. And yeah, it's paying off. So this is a good reading. So who else had a really good reading? I think it was Leo. So there could be an Aquarius-Leo connection. But yeah, there's definitely an upgrade. There's definitely a level up here. Let's get you an additional guidance card. This is a really nice reading. Aquarius, additional guidance for Aquarius. A lot of people have been getting this card. So cycles, everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. So a cycle is definitely done. You're starting a new cycle, a new chapter. Receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. Yeah, your hard work is definitely paying off. Definitely paying off. What is the guidance on the love front for Aquarius? Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. Okay. That card came right out. Let me see if we get another jumper for Aquarius. Stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. All right, so we have rejection at the bottom. This rejection is actually divine protection. So this Five of Cups, this disappointment for some of you could have been a rejection, but you may have somebody coming in that honestly is maybe more stable, is a better option. Could be this King of Pentacles, could be this Emperor. This person is going to be more maybe vulnerable with you, or, you know, maybe that was a problem. You could have been dealing with someone who maybe didn't want to open up. But I feel like you're either with your person, someone who's like very stable, a well-rounded individual. You're either with them already, or this person's coming in. Who is Aquarius dealing with? Some of you may have options in love, and you could be like narrowing it down here. You could be making a choice. Scorpio and Leo. All right, Aquarius. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Pisces. Page of Wands. For some of you, it is in the reverse. the Tower. Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, King of Cups. Overall energy is the Three of Swords. We have the Chariot. All right, let's see. For some of you, this is definitely you feeling torn here. So you may be looking at a couple of options, a couple of different paths, and you're feeling torn. There may be like a big move. Yeah, something significant in your life. So, moving house, changing jobs. You may be looking at a couple of paths with that. And so, you know, maybe you need to move, but you don't want to move. Three of Swords, it's heartbreaking. Could be mourning with the Three of Swords. You've got the Chariot. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles going back and forth. Could be weighing the pros, the cons. Also planning long term. Temperance, the Sun. Seven of Cups. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a decision that is needed this week. Some of you, you're trying to make a decision. Now, you could be choosing between two options. This could be on the love front. This could be a three-party scenario. And honestly, you know, whatever you decide on, whoever you choose, somebody is going to get hurt. So we do have two feminine energies. For me, the High Priestess can be Pisces. So for some of you, this could be your energy. But then we also have this King of Cups here, water sign energy. So this could be your energy. Maybe you're choosing between a Queen of Wands and maybe a High Priestess type, which could be someone who's very spiritual. For others, this is definitely like needing to cut to the heart of the matter here. So there could be communication problems this week. Page of Wands came out in the reverse. Yeah, there definitely may be issues with communication. And so for some of you, this is like needing to definitely get down to the heart of the matter here. Speak your truth. Tell someone maybe how you feel, especially if you've been hiding it. So Two of Swords, High Priestess. For some of you, you've been hiding your feelings and it's a painful situation. You may be trying to move on or keep your distance from someone. And it's like a very difficult path. For some of you, you are heartbroken, but you're acting like you're not upset. For some of you are. And this could be if it's not love, it could be something going on at work. Or again, maybe you have to move. There could be something going on with a home. You could be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, maybe Scorpio. But let's clarify. We will look at this Three of Swords. What is the Three of Swords for Pisces, please? Yeah, there could be like a loss of a home, loss of a relationship, a loss within your community. With the Four of Rods, the Moon. Yeah, there's like this tricky energy here. So things are hidden, not all is known. Something may come to light, it may be shocking. Somebody could blurt this out. A secret may come to light. I'm even getting this like obnoxious energy here. That's not for all of you, but for some of you, you could be dealing with someone who's obnoxious. Maybe they're under the influence. So yeah, take what resonates, Pisces, leave the rest. But yeah, for some of you, this is communication problems. So you definitely want to pick and choose your battles. Somebody may not be seeing a situation clearly. Listen to your intuition. Let's get you an additional guidance card, Pisces. Strong Cancer, though, coming through. So you may be dealing with a Cancer. You've got prosperity. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Well, that's good news. That is good news. You do have the Eight of Pentacles here. So, I mean, if you are dealing with a difficult situation, some of you may throw yourself into your work and it's going to pay off. And then we've also got innocence. Take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. So have some fun. If you've been working a lot, have some fun. This is money improving. All right, let's get you guidance on the love front for Pisces. Mastery, you've learned the spiritual lesson, and then fate. This is a destined partnership. So some of you may have just broken up with someone. I think it's fated that you're going to meet someone else. There's a few characters here. So for some of you, I feel like love is coming in. It may be a good time to focus on your career and your finances. And then for others, this definitely could be like a karmic situation. everything is karmic, but for some of you, there was a lesson to learn here with this. And so, yeah, don't look at a situation like, you know, it was terrible, I wish that never happened, because for some of you, you definitely learned something from it. All right, let's see who you're dealing with. Pisces. Who's Pisces dealing with? Fire. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we've got Virgo. All right, Pisces. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys so very much. If you have not watched your October monthly all signs reading, that is over on my channel. I also have a bonus reading up as well. That is an all signs reading as well. That's over on my channel. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, you can email me. That link is listed down below. Go check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and I'm also on TikTok. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Take care.